it's a great event. It's a great place to be. It's amazing to be around the people there, but it's amazing to be a part of a lot of the different things that happen there.
And for those who don't know, like maybe just walk us through like what is like Messenger Cup. Yes, there's golf, there's fun things that happen in the space, but what's the real goal and what's the purpose of going?
Yeah, so John and Lisa Bevere own a ministry or run a ministry called Messenger International. And 13, 14 years ago, John basically got a message, had a vision that all the money that they needed to run their ministry every year would be given, donated in one night a year. And then the questions of like how, and he stayed in prayer. And it was, you play a lot of golf, you know, a lot of people who like golf, so run a golf tournament and then do have like a night of giving kind of thing. And so that's where it was born out of. And this year was the 13th year that they've had it. And I know that like there's a night, Thursday night, where they do this kind of auction thing. And it's it's really, really hard to like try to explain what being in that room is like. But this year it was something along the lines of almost $4 million being donated in like 40 minutes. And to watch that, and it's not just like, oh, hey, we'll do this. Like the way it works is like there are people who are running up to the stage trying to give away money, standing on chairs, screaming that they want to give away money for certain projects. And to watch that kind of generosity, that kind of blessing, is something that before last year, this is their second year going. Before last year, I had never seen before.
What are these projects doing?
Yeah, so John and Lisa Bevere have written something like 20, 25, 30 books. And what their ministry does is they give away their books for free all over the world to pastors and leaders to be able to train and preach and disciple out of their books. And so what they do is they translate all of their books into, it's 135 languages currently, and then distribute them all for free. And then they also write like curriculum and different things on the books and then translate those and give those out for free as well. And so what they'll do is they have different projects. So a project for as an example would be something like country of Kenya, whatever language they speak in Kenya. I'm not going to try to pretend like I know. And then the book, so it could be Awe of God that just came out this year, and then what they're doing. So it could be book translation, it could be a book distribution course or curriculum translation or curriculum distribution, and then there's amount of money that it costs to do that project. And basically the first person that the people on stage see gets to pay for it. And so there are certain countries or certain projects that a lot of people really want. There's some Italian guys there who
Mafiosos?
they're like projects in Italy, and they were fighting each other. They literally jumped, like one of them jumped onto the back of the other person trying to get picked to pay for the project in Italy because they just really like Italy.
How does that affect you seeing that kind of extreme generosity?
For me personally, it's motivation, and it makes you think bigger. Some of these people, you know, are extremely, extremely wealthy. Some of them aren't. Some of these people give, you know, extremely, like it, obviously they're there and they're in the room and they're able to give money, but it also can be, you know, sacrificial for them depending on the amount that they're giving, right? But I think the big thing for me is like, it's so much bigger. Like we go to church and you hear about tithing and giving, and like the church is, you know, supporting an orphanage in Cambodia. Like that's incredible. That's amazing. And there's nothing wrong with that. And I think that that is something that is desperately needed. And then you go into this room, and in 40 minutes, you cover giving away hundreds of thousands, if not millions, of resources and books and discipleship curriculum. And I think what's crazy is there something around the number of like 40 of the languages that their books are translated into are the only Christian resources in that language other than the Bible. So in that language, for anybody who follows Jesus, the only thing that they have in their language is the Bible. And anything outside of that just doesn't exist. Like you think about English, we can go on, if you go on Amazon right now and go to like the Christian or religious section, like there are thousands, tens of thousands, probably hundreds of thousands of different books, and they don't have anything except for the Bible. And we've had this conversation before of how like you can go outside of that to learn more, right?
Yeah.
And so they're reaching people that no one else is reaching. And then to be able to go into a room and see that somebody is just giving the money to be able to do that. And it's like, it's not like something where it's like, hey, we want to do all this, like pray over what you want to take and what you like, what countries you're drawn to. And it's like, it's a in the moment kind of thing of like, obviously you can go in and pray that like you want to give and all that kind of stuff, but it's things come up and it's just it's an unbelievable experience.